Hey guys, Steve Crypta here, and I'm calling to you out of my Naples, Florida home office. Alright, now this is going to be another episode of MLM Insider Tips. And today what we're going to talk about is this guy right here, the cell phone. Okay, I'm going to give you some tips on how to actually call your warm market. Now, don't panic and don't freak out. You know, it's okay. I can tell you that this was probably one of my biggest enemies, and now I have a hard time keeping the battery charged because I'm constantly on it. You know, being on the phone really isn't that big of a deal. It's understanding and having the confidence in yourself to get through the phone call and keeping it short. Okay. The problem that we have as network marketers, we all kind of fall into that same personality trait of explaining, talking, and well, pretty much over talking, you know, to the point where it should be a 2-minute conversation turns into 20 minutes. Okay, so today's MLM Insider tip is going to be how to talk to your warm market. So check this out. You um, you want to talk to your your cousin Larry or whatever, and you're like, well, how do I talk to cousin Larry? Because I haven't talked to him in like 6 months. Well, to be honest with you, not talking to somebody for a long time gives you a perfect in, because this is you don't want to give somebody phone spam. Okay, we get enough spam in our emails, we get crap in the mailbox, you know, all this kind of junk. We get a lot of junk mail and email and spam and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be like, hey Larry, what's up? Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm in this so-and-so business, man. It's going to be great. We're going to do awesome and all this other stuff. And he's like, who is this? Okay, you want to connect with the person again. And now mind you, this is going to be a 2-minute phone conversation. 2 minutes. Because when you have your list of people, if you're spending 30 minutes each person and you only have a 4-hour window of opportunity, that's only 8 phone calls. If you have 2 hours and 2 minutes per person, that's 60 phone calls. That's amazing. Okay, so this is the way it's going to go. You're going to call them up and you're going to connect with them. You're going to talk to them. Say, you know, how you doing, Larry? I haven't talked to you in a while. You know, how are things? How are the kids? How's work going? And what you're going to do is this. Oh, wait, let's back up a little bit. Something I want you to understand as a network marketer. As a network marketer, you are a problem solver. So what does that mean? Well, if somebody's getting ready to lose their house and they need more money, can you solve that problem with a network marketing company? Absolutely. Somebody's afraid they're going to lose their job, or they're in danger of losing their job, or anything like that. Can you provide hope? Absolutely. Can you provide somebody freedom, financial freedom? Absolutely. Can you give them time freedom, freedom to do whatever they want? Absolutely. See, you're a problem solver. So keep that in mind when you're talking to somebody. You're going to listen for key things. So things like, everybody's. I left the camera for a minute there. Everybody's complaining about how crappy the world is. You know, I don't have enough time, not making enough money, and all this other stuff. And here's why so many people are complaining is they don't know that there's another way. Okay, that's your job as a network marketer and their friend. Okay, you're not their friend if you're not calling them and telling them about this opportunity. Okay, so if you're calling Larry and say, you're talking to Larry and he's like, everything sucks, my job sucks, my wife is mad at me because we're not making any money, I'm using up all the savings and blah 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 blah. It's bad. I've heard it pretty good. Now, here's something. I say blah blah blah. It's only because it's a lot of the same stories for the same people, and it's sad. It's really sad. And I could tell you that a couple years back I was in that category. Okay, I was provided hope. Now I'm doing well because somebody introduced me to something and gave me hope. It's amazing, I'm telling you. So anyways, so you're talking to whoever you're talking to, and and here's a typical example. I was talking to my friend Debbie, and I said, hey Debbie, how you doing? It's been at least a year since we've talked. How's everything going? How's John doing? How are the kids? And she's like, we're both working. We've got the kids in daycare and so forth. And I said, oh man, that's cool. I'm glad that you guys are both working. She's like, yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword though, because I'm working so much that I don't get to really see, my daughter as much as I used to. In fact, I only saw her for like an hour last week. And I was like, wow, that's heartbreaking, man, because I was in that same rut. I didn't see my sons hardly at all. I was working, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. And it got a little out of control to the point where every time I got home, they were in bed, and I only got to see them on the weekends, and it was very sad for me. And I decided to make a change in my life. I said, but what else is going on? Okay? Now, I didn't tell her what change I made. I told her that I made a change, and I went somewhere else. So it's sticking in her head. And I say, well, what else is going on? People love to talk about themselves. And she went on and said, how is your job? How's it going? She's like, it's okay. I like it. What change did you make? She came right out and asked me. I said, I've been doing this thing. It's pretty cool. It's helping me save money on my taxes. I'm earning a little bit of income, and I'm actually working out of my house. It's kind of nice, because instead of going somewhere and having a part-time job, I'm not wasting my gas and wasting a ton of time driving around town. I said, I'm able to work out of my house, and I said it's earning me actually a fairly decent income on top of my full-time job. It's quite nice. And she's like, well, tell me about it. I said, I got to get going, but let me do this. Let me send you an email, and it will kind of explain everything that what I'm doing. I said, I won't be able to do it right now, but as soon as I get back to my computer, I'll be able to do it. Now, I didn't have anything to do. I was getting off the phone. Okay, you kept the phone conversation short, because as soon as they start asking questions and you start answering questions, it's going to lead to another question, and that 2-minute conversation is now a half an hour long, and you blew it. You blew it. Nothing personal. You blew it, because here's why. When you start explaining things, and even if the person's on the other line going, I can't believe how awesome this is. I should get my credit card out right now and start telling them my credit card information. They're going to think that they have to do the exact same thing as you. Okay? So what you're doing is this. You tell them that you have something you're doing. It's helping to supplement your income. It doesn't feel like that's why you called. You lead them into asking you what's going on in your life, and you tell them I've been doing this thing. It's been helping me earn extra money. I've been saving money on my taxes, because having a home business, you do get significant tax deductions, and it's been really doing good, and it's pretty cool because I get to work out of my house, so I'm pretty excited about it. What is it? Yeah, kind of. I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into it right now because I got to get going, because I got whatever excuse you need to tell them to get off the phone. But let me. I'm going to be back at my computer at in like another 20 or 30 minutes. I can shoot you a quick email if that's cool with you. Okay, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. Anybody. You don't even know what business I was talking about. You don't even know what company I was talking about. Okay, because it works with XYZ or ZY4. It doesn't matter what business it is. It works for every single one of them. Okay? So use that. Have confidence over the phone. All right? So what you're doing is, she told me that she was having a hard time doing things, and I said I was there too, and I changed my life. So she's excited to see what I'm going to send her. Okay? Now, you've sent the information. Say, well, listen, I'm going to send it to you. It's 2 o'clock now, or whatever. How soon can you review this information? Because I've been talking to a lot of people about this, and I'm trying to set up appointments and appropriate my time better. So when can you take a look at it? If they're like, well, I can take a look at it at 5. Say, cool. I'm going to call you at 5:55. That's my next opening after that. Okay, and it's an off number. I like using off numbers because it sounds like you're actually making appointments, and say, I've got a lot of people interested in working with me, so I need you to promise me that you're gonna be my friend and look at this information since I'm sending it to you, and now they're gonna feel obligated to do it because they're gonna tell you yes because they're your friend, okay, and then you're gonna hang up the phone. All right, now. I wasn't going to make this part of this video, but why not? The follow-up. This is difficult for some people. Hey Deb, what's going on? Hey Steve, how you doing? I'm like, did you look at the video, or did you review the information I sent over to you? Did you check out that email? If they say no, which happens sometimes, as you probably know already, you're gonna tell them, say, oh, that's cool. Listen, I gotta get going because I still got a lot of people I need to call for the rest of the night. A lot of people that are really serious about this kind of stuff. So, I'll give you another chance. Just let me know, and I'll fit you in either tonight. Actually, it'd be more comfortable if we did it tonight. It's probably a lot more appropriate if I can call you back tonight. Can you look at this stuff, tonight, and make it important that this person looks at what you sent them because you're helping them. Okay? Do you understand how the dynamics of this works? I know if somebody didn't show me what I have in front of me now, I'd still be in the same place. It's very important. This can change people's lives. Okay? So remember, it's like, oh, well, that's cool. You didn't look at it. Well, listen, I got a lot of people I need to call over the next hour or so. How soon can you look at the information I emailed you? Because I want to pencil you in because I think this is very important, and that you take a look at this. And now you're making it urgent, and when you call them back, and if they say no again, say, that's cool. Look, I talked to a lot of people since we've talked, whether it's true or not. You just say what you want to say. And these people are pretty serious, so I've got to focus my time on helping people that are ready to change their lives. So do me a favor, when you get a chance to review the information that I took my time to send to you, just give me a holler. It's not a big deal. Just either call me or email or text me or whatever. And then pretty much you're taking the whole thing away from them. Now, as human beings, we don't like that. So chances are, Deb will take a look at the information that you sent. Okay? You're getting their eyeballs on a presentation. Okay? Do you remember when I said you're not explaining anything? Anybody can do this? You're putting their eyeballs on a presentation. Okay? Now, if the person says yes, I looked at it, before they even have a chance to even say a word to you, it's, oh man, that's awesome. What did you like best about it? Okay? Because no matter what business model you send somebody or what company it is, they're going to see something that they like. It's just the way it's going to be. And if it makes sense to them, you're going to catch the vibe from them. You know where to take the conversation. Once they say, well, I like this about it. Ah, man, you know what? That was the first thing that attracted me too. What else did you like about it? Connect with them again. Oh, I thought this was kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? That's what my wife likes, or whoever, or your husband, or whatever. Then you ask them again. Try to get 3 or 4 reasons why they like it so much, and then you go, you know what, Deb? It sounds like you're ready to get started right now. Don't be afraid to say that, guys. As human beings, we like to procrastinate. I don't know if you've ever procrastinated before, but I've done that a couple times today. Everybody procrastinates. It's just the way it is. All right, so once you get to that point and they're like, well, I don't know. Well, and then you bring them back to your conversation before. Okay, if you need to take notes, you have a bad memory, that's fine. But you go back to the beginning and say, well, do you not think that this could help supplement your income? Do you think that's something that would help? Well, yeah. Well, the tax deductions are, and I'm not going to say anything now because that's a different training. But your tax deductions are going to be significant. It's going to be about this amount a month. Does that sound like something that would help you? Well, yeah. Well, I don't see anything negative here. It literally sounds like you're ready to get going now. Are you in front of your computer? You're basically helping them make the decisions they already want to make. They're just having a hard time committing. We don't like to commit as human beings. It's just the way it is. We don't like to commit. So, real quick, brief overview. Call them up, connect with them on a personal basis. Be friendly with them. Care about what they're telling you. Remember what they tell you, for crying out loud. Look for your opening to talk to them about it. I don't have I'm not having any money. I don't talk to my friends as much. I don't see my kids as much. I don't get to see my husband or my wife anymore. I'm working too much. It's a lot of it's work, or I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job. All that kind of stuff is. Your answer is, man, I went through that. I kind of went through that a couple of years ago, and I started doing something that actually changed my life. So what else you been up to? Okay, and you're shifting. They're going to remember that because they will come back to that, guaranteed. Okay, so you connect with them. You hit them with a personal base. Hit them on a personal basis, and you man, what's the word I'm looking for? You sympathize with them. It's okay. It's not a pity party. You're just talking to them like a human being. You're caring about them as a friend. And once you get to the point where it's like, well, that's cool. Look, let me send you some information on my email. I gotta get going, and I don't want to miss. If you start asking me questions, I don't know the answers. Then I'm gonna make something up because I don't look silly. However your friendship is with the person, you can make up anything you want. But the bottom line is, get off the phone within the next 20 seconds. Okay? Commit to them emailing, make an appointment, call them back. If they say no, tell them that's cool. I've got a lot of people to call. I'm going to call you back in a couple of hours. Can you look at it between now and then? If they say no, then say, how soon can you look at it? If you call them back the second time and they say they didn't look at it yet, say that's cool. It's not a big deal. I've got a lot of people that are looking at this. They want to make a lot of money with me, and or if you don't want to say they want to make a lot of money with me, say that are looking for life-changing experiences, and I'm willing to help them with that. And I need to focus on them for right now. So do me a favor, when you get a chance to look at it, call me. And you're taking the opportunity away from them. If they say, yes, I looked at it, ask them what they liked best about it. 3 or 4 things, and then say, it sounds like you're ready to get started right now. If they procrastinate about it, help them. Go back to the conversation before. Do you not think the significant amount of tax savings you're going to have with this, do you think that would help you financially? Well, yeah. Do you think the income that you're going to be producing with this whatever could be significant for you? Could that help? Even if it was only $400 or $500 a month, would that help with your food bill, your electric bill, your car, your insurance, anything? Well, yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is no lie. This is awesome. This has absolutely changed my life. Are you sitting in front of your computer now? Are you near one? Let's get you moving on this. Help them make a decision. All right, guys. Well, high five, and thanks for listening to me. And what I want you to do here is this. Once you go through your warm market, you're going to need more leads. And I want you to click on the link below right now. The box is a box right below this video, and it's going to have my link. It might have some arrows pointing at or whatever, but it's going to be blue. It's going to have www in the front and a .com at the end and some words in the middle. Click on that right now. In fact, I'm going to continue to say click on the link until you click on the link. So go ahead and click on that link, and I'm going to give you a free video. Free. Totally on me, just for hanging out with me. I think for like 10 minutes. Sorry guys, I kind of rambled a little bit, but click on it. I'm going to give you free video on it, show you how to get a constant influx of leads every single day to your inbox that you can use this strategy with. This strategy works with anybody, by the way. Hi, my name's Steve. I saw that you clicked on my link. How can say that you're looking for leads? There's a complete other video, but say you're looking for leads, how can I help you out? And they're going to say, well, I'm tired of talking to my friends and family. And you're going to say, I know. But click on the link. I'm going to show you how to talk to people. I'm going to show you how to get leads. Click the link now. Click it. I'm a rambler. Aren't I a rambler? Man, I just talk and talk. But click on the link, because I'm going to continue talking, because I am a rambler. In fact, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take a picture of you. I'm going to take a picture of you right now, clicking the link. Shh, listen. I think it's going to go. Okay, you ready? Ready? Click it. Ready? Shh. Did you click it? I got your picture. I'll do it again. Shh. Click the link. All right, guys. I'll see you on another page. I'm out of here. Steve Cripton, Naples, Florida.